Hey twins, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Owlets Tarot. I'm Jason. For those who are new, welcome. To those who are returning, thank you so much. You're all appreciated. Anything you need to know about the channel is down in the description box below. And this is going to be a general collective for Gemini that is not time or date specific. So, whenever you come across it and the messages resonate, that's when you're meant to hear it. And if the messages do not resonate, keep in mind it's a general collective. So, either check your moon and rising, or come back to it in a couple weeks, or try again next month. And there's a lot of excellent tarot readers on YouTube. Alright, so let's get the energy for Gemini. Anything you need to know about the channels down in the box below. I may have already said that, but emphasis. My private readings are open at least through the month of April. So if you'd like one, go ahead and contact me down below. My email is down there in the subject of the email. Please just write private reading so that it doesn't get overlooked. 2 more shuffles. Got me shuffling these cards so much. And if you enjoy my content, I'd be extremely grateful if you would hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you so much. And now let's get into your reading. Alright, so we start out with the Eight of Wands, the King of Abundance, or the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, dear ones, we've got Completion, which is the World card. So, very interesting that we have the Wheel and the World. Change and completion. I feel like there's been a lot of personal emphasis on finding what's missing from your life. This could be internal, something that seems to be missing, a lack of joy over something that used to bring you a lot of happiness, or this could be something external, not feeling fulfilled within your career, or not feeling appreciated within your relationship or by your loved ones. You're looking for those missing pieces, pieces that you know you can put back together yourself, that you don't need anyone to complete you. You need for nothing. And there's been some sort of epiphany, or there will be, that you hold a lot more power than you've been giving yourself credit for. And quickly grab you an oracle card. Shamanic Healing Oracle. Your first card out being traveling. It's a lot of forward movement, things coming together, things happening lightning fast, having to think on your feet. This is in your recent past, so perhaps you had to make some very quick or sudden decisions regarding something, and it has you a bit thrown. But you're doing your best to keep all of the balls up in the air. You're doing your best to keep up, and you can keep up with the best of them, Gemini. You got your own little relay team, you know? You get tired of just tapping your twin. Past, present, and future. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, abundance, as your next card states. And this abundance is, it could be financial abundance that you have recently come into, or are just on the brink of coming into, but I feel like it's more of that abundance that comes from the realization that you have all the pieces that you need. That abundance that comes from the knowledge that you have everything that you need and that you really want for nothing. That everything that you need to advance, everything that you need to make yourself feel stable, everything that you need that at one time you thought you needed from others, you now recognize on a very deep tissue, very deep level, that you possess this power. You possess this ability to bloom all on your own. And you are now, or you're moving into a space of just going with the flow, recognizing that to resist is futile. To push against things, to try to control certain aspects of things, or every aspect of things, if you're a bit of a control freak like me. Life becomes so much easier once you stop resisting, once you stop trying to change or alter what is just inevitable. We can't conduct our lives because, our lives are not, we don't know all the beats to hit in advance, right? So we've got to learn to go with the flow. That's part of the fun. That's part of learning to embrace the not knowing, learning to embrace the mystery. And therein comes the adventure. This is an energy of just starting something, not really having your footing yet, but moving forward nonetheless, whether it's at a crawl or whether it's a slight stumble. When you fall, you get back up. You're moving toward adventure. You're moving toward this newness in your life. This beautiful, colorful, balanced, stable energy that you can feel free and more comfortable expressing yourself without fear of judgment or without fear of embarrassment. And it really feels to me as though things are moving in your favor, especially with you going with the flow and embracing the challenges that come with life, because, you know, within the center we have balance, but, you know, there's a ring of fire, yeah. There's a ring of storms, as you can see. So it's learning to go with the flow when dealing with the trials and tribulations and inconsistencies of life and of people. You know, people let us down. We let other people down. But when we come from a space of forgiveness and self-reflection, it's a lot easier to recognize our own flaws. And when we can see clearly our own flaws and our own shortcomings, we're not as quick to judge other people for theirs or take certain things as personally as we sometimes do. And card of advice, we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like looking back is going to help you move forward. Looking back on what you could have had, looking back on perhaps what you had and what you lost or what you let go of. Looking back on things perhaps that were a bit too painful for you to look back on, and now you can look back on them and smile and think of the good times. So this is about, to me, a change in perspective. Time having healed wounds of the past, so that you're able to look now at the situation or the relationship or the loved one that's no longer there, and really kind of sharpen and hone in on the lessons that you learned during that particular time that have been put on the back burner because it was too painful to look at. And then with past, present, future, I'm feeling there's a strong emphasis on remembering not to label things necessarily as good or bad. I just want to throw that out there. But with this past, present, future, this is about, you know, healing from the past, looking back on the past, but remembering to live in the present, exist in the present, live in the moment. That's how you get the most out of life. When we live in the moment, we're able to get the most accomplished because we're not wallowing in anything from the past or being affected emotionally or spiritually by anything from the past. And we're not fretting and worrying about all the what ifs regarding the future. It's okay to look forward or look ahead. It's okay to plan ahead, but to live too much in the past or the future is to not really live at all, because you're not fully present for your own life, nor are you present for the ones around you. But you are discovering more and more every day pieces that you thought were lost. The puzzle is coming together. I'm going to grab you a spiral oracle. And we have Fibonacci. The Fibonacci sequence. Speaking of discovering our path, our own sacred path, I'm going to read from the book something that the artist wrote as she was creating the painting. Fibonacci. Nature, simple and complex, is an everlasting source of observation and knowledge. Flowers, branches, and plants impregnate me with their perfection. Therefore, contemplating, I ask her, and in her reflection I find out that I am like an underground current hiding infinite secrets within its diverse patterns. I observe my path moving like the rhythmic sequences of the spider web, and that is how I am weaving my own life in cyclical progression. In cyclic progression, revealing the secrets that tell me how to navigate my own journey. I finally remember that I am nature herself, and I observe the illusion of living separated from her. I remember who I am, who we are, and step by step I move forward along my path. Patience. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. And as always, keep in mind that pronouns mean nothing in these readings. Alright, my lovely Gemini, I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, don't be afraid to let me know down below. I always appreciate the comments. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you enjoy my content, make sure you're subscribed. YouTube has been unsubscribing people left, right, and sideways. I just discovered this morning that I wasn't subscribed to people that I was just subscribed to a week ago, and that I watch frequently, so who knows. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. I hope you stay well. Take good care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. And until we see each other again, dear friends, it's been a pleasure as always, and you are appreciated and loved here. Take care. Bye.